Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another overview video. Now, before you guys run to the comments asking where Gio is, he could not make it today. I know you guys are used to seeing him, but I am filling in for now. My name is Owen. You may see me on the ads on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and I got Eden behind the camera today. We're gonna get this overview done for you because we have an awesome giveaway live. So right behind me, that is LG 48. That is our newest giveaway live for 12 days from start to finish. Very short one again. We did a very short one before that and a very short one before that one. So we're trying to give back to more of you guys as much as we can. We want to change more of your lives, so that is why we are going shorter and shorter. So we will go over the truck today. We will go over the giveaway, the timeline, what you guys need to know, the taxes, scammers, all the good jazz that we will talk about. So let's get to it so you guys can get yourself entered right after you watch this video. So to start off, guys, we'll get a little bit closer to the truck. This is a 2024 Chevy High Country Duramax 2500 HD. We love the Chevys, you guys love the Chevys, and we decided to do a little bit different on this one. We've never done this before on a truck, and that is a Satin PPF wrap. This entire truck is Satin PPF. What Satin PPF is paint protection film. So if we get a little bit closer to, I don't know, let's go to the front end right here. You can see that it's much more matte. So under this truck is a completely gloss black truck from the factory. It's all black paint, but once you put this Satin PPF over it, it gives it this look and it also protects the truck. So once you get rock chips or road debris on the front end, it is not going to scratch the paint. It's not going to dent the paint. It's not going to do anything to the paint because the paint protection film is completely covering it and it is protecting it. That is a good point of it. And the satin also makes it look pretty nice, gives it a little bit different look. And we thought it would look good on this truck. And I think it did come out pretty awesome. And we did some other painted parts to match that satin look, and I will go over that as well. Some painted stuff that we did, we opened up these headlights as we always do with all of our trucks. We opened them up, we did them entirely gloss black inside, even on this logo here. Usually that is orange, now it is black, so it's completely murdered out. We did not touch the LEDs in this because they're already very cool from factory. So watch this, it has a cool starter sequence, sequential. They are very cool headlights. Everything else is amber on the truck, in the mirrors, and the cab lights, but nonetheless, it is very, very cool. So on top of that, we will go over to here where we did some painted fog bezels. We got our powder coated tow hitches, and the entire front end is completely matte. So everything's PPF'd. It looks pretty mean if you get a front end shot of this E. So yeah, we just went for that matte look on this entire truck. So now beyond that, this I believe was already black. If it wasn't, then we did paint it. So this is the little hood snout, I'll call it. Now over here, the Duramax badge, we took that off, made it gloss black. Of course, just giving this truck a more murdered out look. Continuing with paint, these are satin paint mirrors. So it's matching the entire vibe of the truck. Like I said, the mirrors have amber in them. These are also satin painted, but they also have ambers in them. So if you check this out, come on, give it a sec. Let me go turn the lights on, hang on. All right, so these are fully custom handles made in-house by us. We've done this on a few trucks and we are doing it on this one. So these are CNC'd out of the handle. We put the LED strip behind it. So anyways, these go with your signals on your mirrors and on your front headlights. It's a pretty cool touch on all 4 doors. We always do it on the trucks that seem fit for it, and this one does, and it looks very, very nice. And at nighttime, they glow and they look very, very cool. So those satin black with the CNC'd strip out of it. On top of that, more paint work. We come to the back taillights. These are slightly tinted. We didn't border them, just tinted them. So gave it a little bit more darker look. Our third brake light is also tinted as well. And beyond that paint work on the body, seems like that is pretty much it. Everything else is just PPF to give this entire truck the black satin look. Now, powder coat, we did powder coat this hitch right here to, of course, give it the black look as well. It's a very simple build. There's not too much done to it, but it's very tastefully done to give it a nice look. Beyond that, paint-wise, I can't say there is much more that I should talk about. So with that said, we can move on to suspension, which is right under here. So we do have just a Cognito level on this truck. As you can see there, you have the boxed upper control arm. We got the Fox 2.0 shocks, as you see there, and some other components like the sway bar and other little things that make that suspension kit as nice as it is, but it's a simple level. It's not that tall. As you can see, I'm like 5'10", and I could rest my arm on the handle, so it's a good size. It's not jacked up to the moon. So we do like doing level trucks here and there, and this one is level. Now beyond that, we will go to the wheels, which are JTX forged. So these are the, what wheels are they? Savage wheels from JTX, gloss black. I think it's a very nice wheel. We got our spiked lugs here as well. We got the billet center cap They have JTX Forge on the lip here, and then we also have custom LG Supply Co. engraved on the other side of the lip that is on all 4 of the wheels. And we have them wrapped in Venom Terra Hunter XT tires, which are a great tire. We've run these on a lot of trucks and they are very, very nice. So we also do have, that you can't see, I can't forget about this, shifted industry spacers. They are 1.5 inch, so it's not as the 2-inch would poke, but it's just there enough to where it does have that nice little stance to it. Beyond that, guys, on the exterior, I wanna make sure I'm not missing anything. PPF'd as much as we could, satin black on painted parts. I mean, I think you could see how, you know, matte this truck looks. It looks a lot better in person, I'm sure, than on camera. A lot of our winners have said that nonetheless. Like when they see the truck in person after they win it, they're like, wow, this looks so much better in person. And maybe you could be experiencing that if you do get yourself entered and you do win. But nonetheless, so I think that is it for the exterior. So with that said, I think we should hop inside and talk a little bit about the interior because it is beautiful. If you haven't seen fully updated the 2024 Chevys or the GM interiors, they are stunning, a ton to offer. So let's hop in and talk about that very quick. All right. Are you recording? Look at this. You guys see that? The Chevys and the GMs do a cool startup sequence on both screens because you do have a digital gauge cluster and you do have a massive infotainment system. I fell in love ever since we got a truck that had this. When we did give the first one away, I was like, this is such a cool feature that they did, and you could be seeing that every single time you start this truck up. You have a digital gauge cluster. Over here you can see you have 128 miles on the clock. If you want me to get that, but 128 miles, crazy. Brand new truck. We did all this work to it with 128 miles on it because we got it bought off the lot, we got it delivered to our shop, we did all of the work to it, and we just drove it out for ads for the videos for the launch of this giveaway so you guys could see it and know that you could take it home. You have a very fast, very responsive infotainment system. Cool thing about this, you got the camera views in here. You can look all around this truck. You got your hitch view if you have a trailer on. You got your bed view as well. See your cargo, your precious cargo, whatever you got back there. You got your CarPlay, Android Auto. You got heated and ventilated seats on both sides, your climate controls. Beyond that, you got a little storage here, cup holders here, ton of storage under here. You got a plug right there to plug in maybe your computer or something. You got the beautiful, so this is the black and brown two-tone interior. So it's all perforated on the brown parts. You got the black leather everywhere else, a ton of room back there for your passengers. You got a sunroof right here. That is always a nice touch to have. And you also have a digital rear view. Maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. So you could flick this off if you don't like the digital rear view. But once you do get a digital rear view, you will never want to go back because it is that nice. It's literally crystal clear. It's like a 4K monitor. And at nighttime, it has night vision. So you could see everything. If you do win the truck, you will fall in love with that. Mark my words. You got the wood grain trim in this thing, a bunch of storage under here, of course. You got your glove box. Beyond that, heads-up display, you know, a few other smaller little things, but it is a gorgeous interior. This is a very comfy captain's chair for one of you. You could put whoever you want there. This is great for road trips. This is great for daily work, daily driving. This is a great truck all around. It really is. It's a very usable truck. It's full of technology. It looks very good. So I can't say enough good things about it. Also, I will mention how the range is right now. 438 miles till empty, and we have almost to 3/4 tank. 438 miles till empty is freaking nuts. So this thing could get you wherever you gotta go, and you don't have to stop at a diesel station too often. So it's pretty nice. I will go to the back and show you guys the cool storage compartments as we always show you, and what your back passengers will expect when they're sitting back there. So of course, the same colorway is going back here as well. And I did want to show you guys the storage compartments. If you want to open that one, it's on both sides. So you could hide whatever you want, put whatever you want back there. It's a very nice, you know, little touch that they have in here. You got your cup holders right here, armrest for your passengers if you just got 2 people. They got heated seats, vents, USB-C, USB port. And also, I almost forgot, but this thing also has a Bose sound system, and it's one of the best sound systems in any of the trucks. They did a really good job on it, and I'm very happy that it does have it. You guys are going to be very, very taken care of if you do own this truck and drive it every day. Let's hop out, talk a little bit more about the giveaway and the taxes and all the rest of the stuff. All right, before we get to that, I do want to show you a cool feature. So with the tailgate, you have it on your key, of course. You could double click hold and it goes down. This entire bed is bed lined. But the other cool part is that you don't have to touch it to go up. You could double click hold and voila, like magic. If you want to use that, great. If you don't, you could just slam it up as well. All right, so this truck and 50 grand are up for grabs. Now you have 12 days from start to finish. That is from when you're seeing this video to May 10th. So it's a very, very small window. So May 10th is the deadline. That is the cutoff, and that is the last chance you will have to enter. It's at midnight on May 10th. So do not hesitate to enter, because if you don't enter, that truck is going to somebody else and not you. That is plain and simple how it works. We have had 47 past winners take their chance. All they did was saw a video. Maybe they saw the overview. Maybe they saw an ad on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram, and they saw something that they liked enough to get it, enough to get themselves entered, and enough to take home a dream vehicle and a boatload of money. So you get the truck and you get 50 grand. Now listen, the 50 grand is not to just spend. And I know Gio talks about this all the time, so I will continue with that to talk about it. The 50 grand we give you for taxes. That is the main reason that we give you the money. So at the end of the year, you do have to pay taxes on the winnings from any giveaway company. If it is legally bonded and registered like us, it is legally bonded and registered, so it goes on your income for the tax year that you win it in. This is $135,000, the truck plus the cash all together, and that goes on your income. So you're going to be making $135,000 more for the year that you win the truck in. So the reason we give you 50 grand is so you will have tax money to pay. You don't have to go out of your own pocket and say, oh man, at the end of the year, I owe 30, 40 grand in taxes to just keep this truck because I want it. And maybe the company didn't give me money, or maybe the company didn't give me enough. There's companies that don't give you anything, they don't give you enough, and they leave you stranded with a tax bill. So we are not going to do that. We've never done that, and we will continue to give you enough money to cover the taxes so that you could keep this truck with no worries whatsoever. We do not want you selling the truck. We would love for you to keep it and do amazing things with it, maybe just daily it, maybe work with it, maybe go to shows with it and get in the truck scene. Yes, you can sell it. A lot of past winners have, because they've seen the opportunity to put some more money in their pocket and maybe use that somewhere else where they could use it, and that is fine. We're not going to be mad about that. But we do love to see you keep it. That's why we give you the 50 grand, so you can keep it at the end of the year. So 50 grand, I would not suggest go blow it. Yes, you can do whatever you want with it, but we give it to you for taxes. That is the reason. So with that said, we talked about the truck, the build, the timeline, 12 days from start to finish, the taxes. Watch out for scammers. Scammers are everywhere. Our 44th winner, Ronnie, actually got a call from a scammer about 3 hours after he talked to Martin Kane, our sweepstakes company, who does call you first to let you know that you won, get all the official paperwork done, make sure that you are eligible, as in 18 years of age or older, valid US or Canadian citizen, and a valid driver's license. Those are the 3 boxes you have to check off in order to be eligible to win. So, little loophole, if you are younger than 18, put the order in somebody's name that you trust that is old enough, and then they could give you the truck after they win, if they do win. So yeah, about like 3 hours after he got called from Martin Kane, he got another call from somebody saying, you need to pay us money so that we could verify you so that you could actually win. And he was like, I'll do it tomorrow. And then he ended up getting the call from me the next day. And then he was like, yeah, dude, this guy was like asking for money, and he was trying to get this money out of me so I could verify that I won. I was like, that is a straight up scam. We never asked for money for you to retrieve your prize. You get called from our sweepstakes company, Martin Kane. They're out of New York, and they will call you to congratulate you, and they will also call you to get official paperwork done. And that is it. You do not pay anything to retrieve. We never DM on Instagram or any social medias. We will call you after Martin Kane calls you to officially congratulate you and then get you out to Connecticut, and then your life has changed. But nonetheless, watch out for scammers. They are everywhere. They're in your DMs. They might start following you after you follow us. It's unfortunate that they're everywhere, but that is the world we live in now. So with that said, we talked now about the giveaway timeline, we talked about the taxes, and we talked about the scammers. So now what is up to you is if you're gonna get yourself entered or you're gonna let the chance slip away. LGD48 is live up until May 10th. That beautiful truck, 50 grand, the 2 keys and the title. If you do want it, then get yourself entered. We have the link to the website in the description below. Get anything there, such as this very cool t-shirt or anything else that you want, and you're automatically entered after that. So if you want to be our 48th winner, you have a chance right now, but don't let it slip. May 10th is the deadline, and that is it. So guys, thank you for watching another overview. I hope I did okay. I know I'm not Gio, but nonetheless, thank you for watching. I will see you guys maybe in the next one, or I'll see you guys in some ads. Peace.